Woo! That's right. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I'm Jammer, and that man right there to the left of me or right of me is
left of
Shag
you.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
What are we doing, Shag Dog?
We're doing Elysian, whatever you want to call it. They're Superfuzz, Blood Orange, Pale Ale, 83 Beer Advocate, 6.4%. It's considered an American Pale Ale. They're out of Washington, right? I don't know where at in Washington, but Seattle, I think. Yeah. So Superfuzz.
That sounds about right. You know what's awesome, Shag Dog, is the fact that we have the ability, even though we're out of state, to still do beer reviews together.
Yeah. Until the system comes crashing down.
Yeah, it says grok this. What if the world were a blood orange with hop cones orbiting around it, and it's all like an atom, all brewed with blood orange. EliasonBrewing.com. Yeah. Elysian's actually a pretty good company as far as beers go. You know, we've had quite a few of theirs, and they come out with some variety packs and so forth. That's been pretty interesting, to say the least. Right, Shagdog?
Yeah. I like some of their beers. Nothing it stands out to me like, wow, this is really. I mean, but they're okay. A couple of their beers I've had. Yeah.
I got a 2-finger head here, Shagdog.
Yeah, I'm working on like just a 1. I gave it a kind of easy pour, then I went into heavy.
Yeah. A 1 finger is actually better than the 2.
That's what she said.
Well, that's what he said about her.
That's not good. But yeah, does it look like a blood orange? It's definitely a bloodish orange, actually.
I've got a bunch of floaties. What the hell?
Like blood orange. If H&R puffin stuff was bleeding, that's what it would look like. I can't tell if I have I do have a bunch of floaties too. How old is this one?
It doesn't say on the bottom of my can.
No, I don't see it. I mean, how long ago did you buy this?
Date?
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
This is one of the beer mails you sent me, though, so you don't remember when you bought it?
No, doesn't seem that long ago because I've had quite a few of their beers over there.
Well, that's fine. I just consider it 5, right? I hope it's not like 5 years old, though. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's not 5 years old. I never would buy. What kind of crap? No.
I would have put it past you. But he won't mind. This one.
To me, it doesn't have a blood orange look. It just looks like an orange yellow to me, and an off-white head.
Yeah, it's orange. I mean, I don't know what orange blood looks like, unless HR puffin stuff is bleeding out. Yeah, he's orange, right?
And I got a kind of a rocky, foamy head there.
Yeah, my head's almost gone. It's like a little film, half an inch, quarter of an inch, maybe.
Mine has a soury diacetyl smell with a little bit of hops, a little bit of malts.
6.4.
Slight bitterness type smell, slight sweetness.
Yeah, mine's. I could pick up the alcohol for it being 6.4. I can smell the alcohol in that one.
Is it 6.4?
Yeah, it smells like a sweet alcohol. Maybe like instead of diacetyl or something.
Yeah,
some type of fruit.
Actually,
gagging me. Oh,
yeah, it actually scares me that I have floaties in mine.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Yeah, it's quite a bit actually. It's almost like slushy. I mean, it's not slushy because it's not that cold, but it looks like a lot of floating. Yeah. You think we should dump this one?
I don't know. It's not. I know it's not that old, but shit, I didn't
Seriously,
expect that many.
how old is it? Like 5 months, 6 months?
I would think at the most 5 or 6. You know.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. You take first sip.
All right, Shag Dog. I'll do this for the Spitter Swallow beer review. Please remember me.
Oh, we will.
Please.
This is gonna go viral if you keel over. You'll be remembered.
Tastes pretty mellow. Not harsh in any kind of way. Pretty smooth, actually. Slight bitterness at the end.
Yeah. It does
Not
have
that
kind of a pale ale flavor in there.
Yeah. What is this considered?
It's Beer Advocate says it's an American pale ale.
Oh well, that would coincide with what I'm thinking. You know.
Yeah, hoppy, Americanized pale ale.
Let's see what Beer Advocate says about the American Pale Ale style. Originally British in origin, this style is now popular worldwide, and use of local or imported ingredients produces variances in character from region to region. American versions tend to be cleaner and hoppier, with the piney citrus cascade variety appearing frequently than British versions, which are usually more malty, buttery, aromatic, and balanced. Pale ales range in color from deep to gold to medium amber. Fruity esters and diacetyl can vary from none to moderate. And hop aroma can range from lightly floral to bold and pungent. In general, expect a good balance of caramel malt and expressive hops, with a medium body and a mildly bitter finish. And that is true of Superfuzz.
And this one I didn't notice the notes on Beer Advocate. Taste notes is a mind-bending whirl of aromas and flavors of blood orange and Northwest hops. Orange peel added to the whirlpool and blood orange in the fermenter. Malts that has pale Munich and dextra pills. And
Munich
hops are bittered with German. Yeah.
Or malts.
Hops. Yeah, Munich malts. Hops are bittered with German Northern Brewer and Cascade, and finished with Citra and Amarillo. And it's IBU of 45. This says medium body, which is probably true.
Yeah, it's probably a medium body, I would say. Yeah, and it's pretty mild, and it does have that slight diacetyl, but not very much at all. I'm just hoping I'm not going to be farting and burping this one all the way tonight. You know.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, for a pale ale, it's not my favorite, but it's something a little different, a little extra. It's a pale ale, a little extra, I guess. That's how you could put it.
So, what does grok mean?
Grock.
DROX, groks, or grok K.
I don't know.
Superfuzz, though, the image on the can reminds me of maggot brain.
Maggot brain.
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick and show you. Maggot.
Because his hair looks like a bunch of maggots.
I'm going to share an image with you. That's what I'm going to do. Image, maggot brain. We're going to. Can I show that image? Oh, no, it's going to go to a video. What the fuck? Mother Earth is pregnant for the 3rd time. You done knocked her up. Let me see if I can't share this image. Where does it say to share?
It's under present.
Present. Share screen. All right. Show. All right. Shit. What the hell? Maggot brain right here. Maggot brain. Do you see it?
The big one on the black lady screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of it. What is it? The movie?
No, Maggot Brain is a song, a band or album. I'm sorry, Funkadelic Maggot Brain.
Ah, fuck! I lost my mouse again. What the fuck's up with this shit?
It's a studio album by Funkadelic.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't know about Funkadelic?
nope, never heard of them.
Oh, you should explore that. Funkadelic Maggot Brain. I like it.
Are they from the 70s?
Huh?
What year are they from?
I would assume the 70s.
Okay. Yeah, when I look at this picture, the guy on the can, I get different mix. Like, is that Lenny Kravitz, Jimi Hendrix, is it Prince?
Lenny Kravitz, especially. Yeah, Lenny Kravitz.
Or even if it's a white guy, what was his name? They showed him in Forrest Gump. It's okay, man. Yeah, tell us about Viet fucking Nam. Arlo Guthrie or whatever else his name was supposed to be. Yeah, get a little image of him too.
Pee Wee Herman.
What about Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, reminds me of Pee Wee Herman.
What's Pee Wee Herman's favorite city?
What?
Well, it used to be Bangkok, but I guess now it's Deadwood. Deadwood. Yeah, I just made that.
Terrible. Yeah.
Poor Pee Wee.
I was talking about Pee Wee in one of my solo videos I did. And I was saying that, he battled cancer for like 6 years.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And he didn't let anybody know about it. And, I wouldn't wish cancer upon my worst enemy, cancer and Alzheimer's. I would never want that for anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish anything on anybody. Disease, any type of crippling disease or fatal disease or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
think everybody should die of old age.
Yeah.
In their sleep.
Which could be the most horrible way to die, but we don't know.
Oh, we don't know yet because they don't live to tell about it, do they?
Well, think about it. If you die in your sleep, you may be dreaming of your death.
Right. That's true. Might be the most horrible nightmare ever.
That's what I'm saying. It might be the most horrible thing that your imagination can create as you die.
But it could be the total opposite, too. It could be a peaceful dream.
Well, yeah, I know. That's the crazy thing about it. You say die in your sleep, die peacefully in your sleep. Everybody says die peacefully in their sleep. Yeah, he died peacefully. She died peacefully in her sleep. They died peacefully in their sleep. Well, you know what? How about it wasn't peaceful?
Right.
I had a dream the other day of traveling with my dad, talking with him. He was saying something sarcastic and funny, and then I realized he was there, and I was talking to him, and I woke up, and I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah, they say if someone talks to you and just sees someone's moved on, it's a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, I didn't dream about him for like the longest time. And then when I did dream about him, he never said anything. I would just see him, And then later on, after a couple of years, then my brother, it's like a normal dream, like he never died, almost like it's like he's talking, go on.
And that's what this was, because I was traveling with him, and we were moving along, and he said something like, if I remember correctly, something like, just what a broken down old man would do or think or say or something like that. It was weird. It was sarcastic and kind of funny at the moment. I remember that. Yeah.
Because I don't think I think it's really a message from them from the great beyond, but they can't really translate it over to this side fully, so you don't understand what they're trying to get to you or whatever. Also, like the time I had a few weeks ago, my brother told me, show me some stupid shit, and then all of a sudden just tells me the rest of your life is going to be very hard. And then I woke up, I was like, well, that's fucked up. And then another time, one of my best friends from high school that passed away, about a year after he passed away, I had a dream about him, and he's given me a folded up piece of paper. It's like a notebook to like you tear out. And it's folded up and it says, give it to, it says his wife's name. I said, how am I going to give this to your wife? And he says, put a stamp on it. And then I woke up and I'm like, I only know her address though. So even if I put a stamp on it, I don't have the address to write on it. But it's weird that you told me to put a stamp on it. But I told her about that. She thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, all that stuff. I mean, when you really start to think about it.
Yeah.
So this beer, it has a citrusy diacetyl, not sweet but not bitter flavor.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not feeling the stuff that's in there.
Well, I got quite a bit that's collected at the bottom. I don't know what the hell to think about that.
But I'm not feeling it on my tongue or anything, So it's good that it's going down smoothly and not chunking up or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah. As far as that little whiff, I took a big whiff of it. I was like, oh, that's because just the alcohol and I don't know what else, but it almost gave me that gag just smelling it. Yeah. But it's better tasted than the smell, I guess. So.
What would you give this, Shag Dog?
Well, I'm glad, like you said last time we did peer reviews. I'm glad that we waited till I got down to here because if I graded up here, I probably would give it a worse score. It's not bad. It goes down smoothly. It's going down pretty good now, and I could probably even drink a couple more.
Yeah.
I'd give it a B+ at a swallow. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty darn good
for a pale ale, and it's just like a pale ale with a little bit of those hops that are in it. Pretty good. It's not overly hoppy. I mean, it's 45 IBUs. That might be overly hoppy to some people, but at least it's not 70 or 80.
I don't know about you, but I'm not drinking that last little bit at the bottom. I'm sorry.
I can't even see it really good in my glass, but it's dark. So, maybe there is shit in the bottom. Yeah, it'll settle to the bottom.
I've let it settle. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see it on there, but there's a clump. I probably can't see it. There's a clump of that shit down the bottom.
Well, you can see it on mine. Look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I'm
not going to drink that last little bit. I'll get down real low as possible, but I'm not going to drink that last little bit. I'm sorry. I do not want to have intestinal disturbances throughout the night.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just if it's supposed to be like that, or maybe it's just a couple months old, so it's like,
I'm not sure because it's not that old, really. I know that it's not that old because I've done several beer reviews.
Has it been in the fridge the whole time, or did you have it stored in like a closet or something? But
no, it's been in the fridge. Which I'm actually happy that we're doing this so I can get it out of the fridge.
Yeah, I wonder if the other
because once I put a beer in the fridge, I don't want to take it out.
Right. Oh yeah.
I want to keep it.
Yeah, I never put it in the fridge and take it out and store it and then put it back in the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better, if you can buy it at room temperature, it's better to keep it at room temperature. I mean, if you have to, instead of sticking it in the fridge and pulling it out and sticking it back in.
Exactly. It's I get it a little You said a B+. I'm actually going to give it a B, a straight up B, and a swallow because it is that easy. And I almost forgot to give my grade, and so I'm sorry I delayed on it. Yeah, I do taste the blood orange bitter, and but it's not really bitter. It's just a slight bitterness, and I can handle that pretty easily.
Yeah, those four hops together, the German Northern Brewer, Cascade, Amarillo, and
Yeah,
Citra. Pretty
yeah. The
good.
Citra, I think the Citra mellows it out a little bit because the Citra is friendly and it's pretty mellowy.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't know about German Northern Brewer. Bitter
I
than
don't know.
German
I would
Northern
have to
Brewer.
really start drinking some beers that had those in them. I know I've drank beers that had them in it, but I would have to really know it and pinpoint it.
Yeah. I would love to get some raw hops of every kind of hop just to smell it, by itself. And
When we were doing that brewing class that we took,
yeah,
um, it was kind of cool because you could smell those things and do that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
right. But
And
there's
if
only
I
like
was,
a couple types that he had there.
yeah, and if I was doing that on a regular basis, if I was going to the local brew shop, and all that
Yeah,
stuff, and taking it and smelling it and tasting it even.
yeah. Maybe if I take my travels, I might visit some hop farms or something.
Well, I think what you should do is go to some brewing places, brewing supply stores,
Yeah,
and do some of that. Smell the hops, taste the hops, give your opinion of the different flavors of the hops, whether you think it would be a good addition to different beers and stuff.
yeah.
And the
Might have
same
to.
thing with the malts. The malts the same way.
Yeah. Now I think I'm allergic to some hops or malts or something, but I don't know. Well, I don't break out rash or anything, but man, sometimes it's like, yeah. Anyhow, I get stuffed up really bad after I drink beer. Yeah,
Well, there's certain definitely some certain beers that use different hops or malt varieties and everything like that. That probably, here's the thing about it too. I was going to say probably will have an effect, but here's the thing about it. Do we know whether these are being genetically modified? Are they
right.
using genetically modified hops or malts or barley or any of that ingredients?
We
We
don't
don't
know.
know because they don't put it on the can.
Right. They don't have to.
And I find that just unacceptable. You
Right.
do not put the ingredients. I mean, at the least, put the ingredients on the can, whether it's genetically modified or
Yeah.
whether you're using adjuncts or
Yeah. I
what.
mean,
It should be listed on the can.
it's pretty sad the FDA is only concerned about driving and pregnant women on
Yeah.
cans, but not the ingredients.
No, yeah. We don't care what they made the alcohol out of.
Yeah.
We just care that, you do it, you drink it responsibly.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't drink if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
You don't drive.
Yeah.
Don't drive your friends. Drive your enemies.
Drive your pregnant women to the hospital.
Yes. Drunk. All right, Dale. I guess I'll do it for this one because I'm not going to finish much more on this.
Yeah, I think you
Just
should
because
get
I
down
said
to
it
at least the level I'm at.
I don't want that to slide in my mouth accidentally. Yeah. I know you're going to do some
Brings a whole new meaning to the next beer that I was thinking about doing, which is Big Black Voodoo Daddy.
Oh, shit.
Well, I don't want that sliding in my mouth accidentally.
I don't know if it was Big Black Voodoo Daddy, if it actually slide in that easily. That'd probably be forcibly.
Well, I'd hope you'd resist.
Yeah.
Although you're probably getting that desperate now.
No, I still got porn.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me right at that level. Because you can see that. And what you see there is just half of it because the rest of it's floating.
Yeah, I'm done too. right at that level.
I just don't want to suffer the intestinal disturbances that it may cause.
Right. Could happen.
Yeah. All right. So
you already swallowed enough of it. I mean, the rest of it could hurt you. Yeah. What? You swallowed the sediment. Come on.
You swallowed enough of it already. The rest of it may hurt you.
Hey, I'm just saying. The sediment. Should I use every pronoun and noun and everything?
Well, no, it just sounds. It doesn't matter what you say. It's just going to sound perverted. I mean,
I know.
Sound terrible, man.
Suck down some Superfuzz.
Superfuzz. I mean, what a name. I mean,
I think of police when I think of that. Wasn't that Super Trooper?
I think that's what I was going to say. I think of like those movies of the cops. What was they called?
No, Super Trooper.
No, the movies.
Yeah, the movies where they're all stoned all the time, the cops, and
you know the ones I'm talking about. Police Academy.
Oh, Police Academy. I thought you meant the other one, Super Trooper.
No, my first thought was Police Academy because Superfuzz, Fuzz being the police.
Oh, I thought it was Super Trooper because
I know, and that was my second thought, Super Trooper. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
that's the crazy thing about it, Shag Dog. That's the crazy thing about it. My first thought, Superfuzz, Police Academy. Second thought, Super Trooper. You, on the other hand, Super Trooper first.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Police Academy.
Didn't even think about Police Academy.
But what I do think about, that would be a great partner to RoboCop. Get him a human partner, and they nickname him Superfuzz. And he has a big mustache.
Another Marvel character.
Yeah. And he could be RoboCop's fuzzy partner. Superfuzz.
So what are you saying? He should be ethnic?
No. He could be white, black, whatever. Just a big mustache, so that's why they call him Superfuzz.
Well, according to them, they're talking about a big afro, glasses.
I know.
Black man.
That's why I thought Arlo Guthrie because of the bandana he's got on,
Yeah.
I think that's the guy's name. Arlo Guthrie. I think that's what the hell his name is. Fucking Vietnam. Yeah. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Well, all I know is that she's a super freak.
She's super freak. I wish I had a super freak.
She's super freaky.
Yeah.
The kind of girl you don't take home to mother.
I had a super freak, but you had to get her all loaded up.
Hey, but she'll never let your spirits down.
Nope.
Once you get her off the streets.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that part of the song. Get her off the streets.
She likes the boys in the band. She says I'm her all-time favorite.
That girl's a super freak. She's all right.
She's all right. That girl's all right.
Well, thanks to one viewer we had that came in, according to that thing, came in for about 10 seconds and left. So,
well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and liking, and sharing, and tinkling the bells for Jammer. I am Jammer. That's right.
And I am Shag Dog. We'll see you on the next one. Spit or Swallow beer review. This one went a little too long, but that's okay. Shit. Gotta use my damn computer.